Hey, welcome to this Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts gameplay video. If you love the history of naval warfare when castles of steel ruled the waves, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Ultimate Admirals Dreadnoughts. And today, I want to continue on my Warplan Orange theme. I had a suggestion in one of the comments that I do this Warplan Orange thing with a division of 2 or 3 battleships. And so I've decided, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And what do you say we see if we can design the South Dakota class, which was a group of battleships that were laid down, I think, in 1920 or so, but they were never completed because of the restrictions of the Washington Naval Treaty of 1922. But the South Dakotas would have been just awesome. So let's see if we can build one and get into the fight with them. First, we need to set this up. All right, cool. And we need to set up the Japanese. And we probably need to come off this 1895 thing and, I don't know, pitch it up to 1928 or so, which would maybe 29, 1930, to give enough time for several of these ships to have been laid down, completed, commissioned, and put into service. 3. The problem I have with more than a handful of stuff here is that I've actually have noticed some performance hits on my machine. This game does start stressing her when you get a whole lot of ships in here. Let's give her a couple heavy cruisers, no torpedo boats. I don't know, 4 destroyers. I'm tempted to stick with 1 heavy cruiser. No, 2. And we'll do the same thing for the Japanese side. No torpedo boats, 4 destroyers. Call this fairly even. So we're going to jump in and design this puppy. We have a target displacement of about 43,000, which means we need to find the right hull. And I think, yeah, that might be a little large, but I don't know that I can make it work on, I don't know that I can make it work on this hull. The problem is wedging everything in. She's got 4, it's triple, if I remember right. Yeah, 4 triple 16-inch gun turrets. So we just might need a bigger hull. We're going to stick with her. We're going to shoot for that 43,000, but we'll probably go over. Ultimate Admirals Dreadnoughts doesn't hand you specific battleship hulls or designs, although I think it would be cool when it was all said and done if they had some pre-designed stuff that was as close as they could get to historical ships. I have no idea if that's in their plans. So I'm going to go ahead and do this. I think she's a 23 knotter, and we're going to say she has long range, which is unusual. And we're going to give her many bulkheads to start off with. I don't know if we can manage that. We'll play with it. But I'm going to go ahead and design this. What the heck. Let's just stick in here and do it as much as I can. Now, she had electro... what's the word I'm looking for? She had steam electric, basically turbine electric propulsion. So her turbines drove generators that ran electric motors, which I think was the same in the previous class. Colorado's? Okay. I'm just going to max this stuff out. Probably going to have to play with it. I'm not going to max this stuff out. Corvette 3s, 2s. I really don't know if she was triple or double hull construction. I could probably do a little more reading to find out, but I don't have that right here at my fingertips. And so we built a really capable ship right in here. I got to get this where, oh gosh, yeah, funnels. Now I can see what I'm doing over here. Up, 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 up. Nope, we're up here. Standard shell, standard ammo for right now. High TNT, although I've had a suggestion that ballistite might be more fun. Electro-hydraulic. Well, since she's got all those, either electrical or electro-hydraulic, we'll go for the best we can get right now. Auto, I don't know. I doubt it. Semi-auto, enhanced. We'll stick with semi-auto right now. Again, these are details that I don't understand. I think she had torpedo tubes. I think it was 21 inches. Yeah, so we'll just stick with standard torpedo propulsion for right now. Rangefinder, we'll give her the best we can. No radar. Not in 1929, 1930, whenever I get this set, but we'll give her radio direction finding. Let's see. She had, I think, 13.5-inch belt is what I'm looking at. And maybe, again, the sources don't put it in this term. The source I'm looking at, we'll go with an 8. The deck looks like a 6-inch deck and maybe 3.5-inch extended. Conning tower, well, it says 8 to 16. I have no idea. It obviously doesn't make that differentiation in the game. Turrets, boy, they like some armor under turrets. And we'll give them about 8 inches on top. Secondaries, I don't think I really have any information. We'll just leave that with default. She's already up to 27.5, so she's a big, heavy girl. Main tower, okay, would have been cage mass. We'll see if we can wedge in super tall. And the problem with these is getting funnels in here. I believe she had 2 funnels. We're not going to get 2 of those. Large. We're not going to get 2 of those. Medium? Hey, I got to get rid of some things first. Medium? No. Let's move that mass forward. Maybe we can get some going on these funnels. Medium? The problem is there's nowhere to put the bloody things. Will that slide? Oh, that's as far as she'll go. Come on, quit it. Funnels, standard. Can't even get 2 standard funnels in there. The problem is you've only got so many places to put them. Small. Oh, look, we get 2 small funnels. What does that do for our engine efficiency's happy? Hell, engine efficiency's happy with 1 of them. So we'll go with 2. If I believe I remember seeing her with. Actually, she had 1. I'm looking at a picture now. Of course, it was a concept. But it looks like multiple flues or into 1 tunnel or 1 funnel. 1 tunnel, for God's sake. This is big and expensive. But we'll get it. She's got 1 funnel. Okay. Boy, gonna be hard to get. Wait a minute. We're looking at 43,000 tons. We're a long ways, but you know what? We got a lot of weight to put on her. Now, can we wedge in? And this is where we start running into problems. Oops. I don't think that barbette will support a triple 16-inch. It will not. Which means I think maybe we need to stretch this hull, which is doing this. Maybe we stretch it out. Wow, that stretches it out crazy, doesn't it? Let's see if that gives us more flexibility in placing. Yeah, like that. Did eat up a bunch of tonnage, but that's fine. Yeah, that got that going. We still have a problem there, but we can back that girl up and get that in there. And then, if we want, we can try to move that back forward and kind of balance things out. Main guns, 2 needed at least. Well, I kind of had in mind doing that. Centerline guns, 16-inch triple barrels. 1, 2, 1. Come on, get in there. 2. All right, she's already way overweight, and I bet you there's not a lot we can do with that. Again, this is not a perfect, way to design a specific ship. But we may have to live with her being significantly over what we believe to be the proper weight, proper displacement weight, whatever you want to. I can't seem to do much about that. Aft displacement. Yeah, moving that mast helps a little bit. I don't think. Yeah, that's not going to move. Wow, that changed a bunch. May have to live with that aft displacement. Okay, she was supposed to have 16 6-inch guns. I don't think we'll get that many. I don't think there's that many positions. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We'll get close. We'll get 14. And she's way overweight. At least our dream design. Wow, look at her. She's big. 221-inch torpedo. And what? She also had some 4 3-inchers. Okay. Well, we can't work those in, but we can work in 2 torpedo launchers, underwater torpedo launchers. There they are. Okay. Now, she is 6,000 tons overweight, and stepping that back makes it worse. 48. It really is like 930, 956. It's just not significant. The Citadel probably really cuts back on her weight. And all of this stuff is just dreaming. Anyway, I have no idea what the proper setting for this is. We'll go back to. Let's get her back. She's only about 1,700 tons overweight at this point. That's kind of cool. Now, standard hydraulic turrets gets her way back into close to regality. Hydro, advanced hydraulics, 44, 3955. Enhanced reloading gets her into the 43,000 ton range. Again, I'm making calls here that are, well, I just don't see any way to be sure. I mean, we could give her standard bulkheads and get her down under 43. Or we could even play with this a little bit. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Now, at some point, we're going to run into problems here. Right there. Awesome. That helped a bunch. We shortened her up a bit. Some things are badly placed there. All right, and then we could come back in and try to pick up some of those nice things we had before. That gets us right up to 43,000 tons. And, I don't know. I'm not sure what to tell you, but there you go. I think that's probably as close as we're going to get it. And what do you say we jump out there and get after it? And while this thing is loading them up. Hey, I haven't said anything yet, but you know I've got to. If you've listened to me the last 15 minutes babbling on and you haven't chosen to subscribe, please consider doing so. Ring that bell so you know when I post another video. Like and share, and especially leave me a comment. Okay. This is going to be a big one. I've even overclocked my video card a bit, but I bet you it dogs the machine. Let's go. All right, stop. I don't remember what range I started this at. Wow. 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 Okay. I'm going to be sad I did this. I'm going to be sad I did this. All right, let's do some things. Detach. Attach to the one free destroyer. Attach to the 2 destroyers. And attach to the 3 destroyers. Put them... Well, I'm not going to put them on AI control just yet. These guys are good for 23 knots. These guys are good for 27. That's very nice. Very nice, very nice. Oh my God, we're right on top of each other. This is going to be brutal. We'll have at least, I think, the... at least it will have the virtue of being quick. Oh yeah, it's gonna be quick. Oh yeah, it's gonna be quick. Alright, I want her to turn there. I want those guys to turn like this. And boy, they are boogieing. And they slipped that away. I think the light cruiser's going to have to just... She's just going to have to look for an opportunity to get in line. There's really not a lot of reason to go real fast right now. We're right on top of each other with a 31% chance to hit. Oh my God, this is going to be... I must have set this down to 8,000 meters. Yeah, I should have set that... Okay, hey, let's see what happens. Going to be a lot of boom, boom, boom is what's going to happen. And we're off and shooting. Now, everybody's picked one guy. And if you look at it, technologies, long-range techs and towers, third gun grade, morning, cloudy weather, near flag. Okay. I don't see any effect. Hit chance 100%, salvo hit any of 9, half salvo hit 4 of 9, 100% modified down to 29%. I don't see any reason why you should not beat one guy to death with 3 of them, although I really think, this is just an opinion, that it's a bad idea and that you really ought to have these guys pounding other ones and taking them down. But I don't think I can do that without detaching to get individual control of their shooting. No, don't turn. Not like that. And there. So we are picking on those guys. There's going to be torpedoes in the water like instantly. Now think about it. Let's keep our speed up. Those are going to be heavy cruisers. They've already got torpedoes in the water. They've already got them in the water. Hey, guess what? All my plans just changed. We're going to turn away from the torpedoes. And turn away from the torpedoes. All right, these two are still, they're not independent. Detach. Turn away. Light cruiser, I want you to come about pretty radically. Destroyers. Damn radically. I don't think that's about as good as I can get with them. And wow. Those guys haven't launched torpedoes, neither have they. Let's go. Alright, we've taken hits right off the bat. 10-inch. A cruiser tagged him. Alright, let's get the destroyers on AI. Let them just go do their thing. Whoa, boy. Oh my god, torpedoes. Instant torpedoes. How did I end up letting these guys start this fight at 8,000 yards? Okay, everybody's coming around nicely. There's torpedoes. I think it's a little bit difficult to get this to... There they are. Oh my god, there's shoals of them. Shoals of them. Schools of them. And our guys haven't put any in the water. Well, that's, you know, hardly shocking. Alright, let's come around. Come around, come around. And the battleships, I'm really nervous about this. Right off the bat, we end up with this. Oh my god. The Japanese have put 10 G torpedoes in the water. Alright, let's see. You guys need to be engaging your counterparts. Meanwhile, the destroyers are doing their thing. We're already taking some pretty good hits. Start watching for the torpedoes. Wait a minute, that's outgoing. I didn't think we had put torpedoes in the waters yet. No, the cruisers have. The destroyers have not. Okay, well, they've got a problem too, I guess. Maybe not quite as crazy as ours, but they got a problem too. Boom! Whoa! Whoa! That was brutal. Oh, God, this is such a cool game. Alright, keep turning, keep turning. I really haven't got a good feel for those torpedoes yet. I ought to, but I don't. Oh, there's a whole raft of them coming this way. What we can hope for is that we're actually turning out of their way. But there's more coming from this direction! Some of those are ours, some of those are theirs. Lord, what a crazy melee. That destroyer's already taken a hell of a hit. She's on AI control. We're going to let them do their thing. She needs to engage something closer. They are. These guys are still engaging their original targets. And go. That up a little bit. Whew, they're concentrating on the Mississippi. Do we see any torpedoes? Do we see the torpedoes? Ouch. don't see them. Somebody's making me nervous. Come on, come on, come on. And this is probably unwise because of the torpedo threat, but we need to get the rest of the guns online. We take a few licks, we take a few licks. Have we begun identifying these guys? They're still a long ways from being identified. Okay. Wham! Wham! It looks ugly, but she is not really taking that hard. Looks ugly, but it's just not that bad yet. Continue turning. And you guys, 20, 20. Well, no wonder she's turning oddly. Oh, we got a torpedo hit over there. More torpedoes incoming. Don't know. Right there somewhere. Hard to say. Right there. There. Nah, I'm not worried about that guy. We need to start paying attention to this mess over here. Alright, we're going to need somebody to cover us. Against that destroyer coming around. So let's get those guys swinging back to screen the battleships. Ouch! 16-inch hits. Well, we're dealing with, at least from that point of view. Oh! She took a heck of a hit. Come on, cruisers. Back over there. I need you to thump. Let's do some screening. Alright, she's taking a steering hit, so she's acting crazy. Right. More torpedoes. Well, this is brutal. You got your steering under control? No. Alright, we got these guys figured out yet? Yes. Wow. Why is she going so slow? Woof! Woof! These guys have gotten their brains beat out. Look at that. Ah, she took torpedo hits. And I don't know, but the battleships have taken it in the shorts already. I may have built some killer South Dakotas, or it could be that our initial torpedo salvo was devastating. And what are the destroyers doing? They're maneuvering to make the torpedo attack, be my guess. Let's get back in here and enjoy some of this fun. There's torpedoes over there. Wham! Wham! Got steering yet? Not really. A little bit, a little bit. We've got a little bit of control. Those two guys have been hammered. I'm hoping, I'm thinking though, it was our initial torpedo salvos that must have done them up. Yeah, there goes Yashima's already down. Amazing. All right, well, how are we now? How is the fire allocated now? Let's go look at it this way. You can come here. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. You can look at the Idaho, and she is, look like she's targeting the Kaitan. Mississippi is 2. BB1, BB, the Belknap is 2, so we could get the Belknap. Belknap, we should be able to get her to target. There. Right. Well, now they're all targeting her. Sinking. Where's the other? There's the other battleship. Belknap. Lordy. Belknap. Target her. And we've got the light cruisers going after the light cruiser, and the heavy cruisers going after that light cruiser. Meanwhile, over in destroyer land, they're going in for the death blow. This is not working out the way I thought it would, because I really screwed up on the initial opening range, but it is still interesting, and if nothing else, it'll have the virtue of making the video short. Alright, she took a nice hit. She's kind of getting her steering act back together. What are you guys doing? Oh, well, she's acting crazy is what she's doing. I don't know why the AI is acting so insane. Oh, she's put a bunch of torpedoes in the water. Look at that. Look at that right there. We'll see if we get if she launches in the same spot. She already has. She has not. She hasn't reloaded. Let's get back to the main action here. Alright, go back over here and track this little girl. Oh, light cruiser out of control, out of control. Oh, we got another one. And she is just having steering issues. Alright, no collisions, no collisions. They ought to steer clear. Pause. Just curious where all those torpedoes are. Heading for sinking battleships. Heading for sinking battleships. Alright, the Belknap is targeting her. The Idaho is targeting her. And the Mississippi is targeting her. Mississippi, target her. And go. Oh, we just got hit by a bunch of torpedoes that probably were launched by that light cruiser. Look at them. Shoals of them. Schools of them. Well, The damage is trivial. And that was after I dialed back, if I remember right, dialed back to torpedo protection. I don't know, maybe I didn't. She just does not want to steer. Alright, cool. There's my light cruiser. There she is. And this heavy cruiser is out of control. Alright, come around, come around, come around. She doesn't have any steering. These guys are just marching down the line, having a big old time. If they had some torpedoes, they'd be bloody dangerous. That destroyer. Yes, you stay on that heavy cruiser. And you engage him. Meanwhile, the destroyers are just marching along, making 44 knots. Holy crap, what crazy destroyers is this? Mississippi's trying to come back around. The Idaho and the Belknap are doing their thing. Which right now does not, I guess they got a pretty good hit that time. Oh, she's beat up. She's beat up big time. Oh, this is sweet. What are the destroyers doing? Thump, 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 thump. Oh, goodness. I don't know if they put more torpedoes in the water or what, but they sure are getting after it. Where's my light cruiser? Engage that destroyer. Come around, come around, come around. Engage that guy. Come around, come around, come around. We must have put some torpedoes in the water here. No, but there are torpedoes in the water there. Pause. Look at that. Alright. Turn into them and pray. Because those destroyers have got your number. You may escape if you just bear straight on. And the same goes for you. But the Bremerton is probably... How much can she turn? How hard can she turn? That's as hard as it gets. And changing her speed doesn't change that much. Awesome. Yeah, you gotta love this. Alright, let's watch the drama of the Bremerton. I think she's going to suck up a weapon no matter what she does. Turn between those two guys. Turn harder, turn harder. Ah! Right on the nose. Bam! Right in the bow. Ouch. Alright, all the rest of those torpedoes, I think, are of no consequence. Meanwhile, the Idaho, the Belknap, and where's the Mississippi? She's trying to get back in the fight. Destroyers are dancing. They must have put a bunch of torpedoes in the water. No, but there's a bunch more coming from them. That's an unhappy cruiser. Alright, there's a bunch of torpedoes coming this way, boys. Let's act like we care. Oh, gotcha, you can only do so much. Alright, you guys, back in the fight, back in the fight. And I've lost track. Time to stop for a moment. Huron. Why can't I find... There we go. Bremerton. Oh yeah, she's good and hurt. Engage some destroyers. Engage some destroyers. Engage some destroyers. Meanwhile, she is being beat down. Go. I don't have any idea what the destroyers are shooting at. Ouch! Bremerton is getting her brains beat out. Alright, there's so much, it's so big, I don't know where things are, what's happening. Bremerton is in trouble. Pause. There's supposed to be a way to get rid of this nonsense, but I don't see it. Don't see it. Move to waypoint, hotkeys. No, I don't see a way to get rid of that. That's a pain. That'll make you unhappy. Destroyers are just circling around doing their thing. She's happy. She's just boogieing, trying to engage those destroyers. Come around. Same thing with you. Probably am not particularly effective at controlling these things, since I'm doing it the way all real gamers do, which is without regard to the rules and how it works. You just kind of get it here and slap it around. All right, Mississippi. I can kind of see things from here. Let's get that out of the way and go. Ouch. Poor old Bremerton. She's toast. Flotation hits killed her. Yeah, she's getting beat down. Oh, nicely done. That's a cruiser that's going to be unhappy. Getting some paybacks for the Bremerton. Looks like destroyers are taking it hard too. This is what we're going to do. We're going to simplify life. Huron. You're on AI control. Flint, you're on AI control. Bremerton, you're on AI control. We're going to focus on what we've got, the battleships here. She's really in pretty good shape considering the pounding she's taken. All right, we'll just continue working that. Go. Uh, Mississippi, engage that cruiser. You did such a good job on the other cruiser. Oh, torpedoes. Secondaries are much better in the current hotfix. They just beat each other up now. You get to see these guys shooting at each other and bad things happening, which is a good thing. Belknap. Belknap took a hit, but we sank a destroyer. Belknap took a torpedo. Somebody else took a torpedo hit. That's what it sounded like. Let's see. Yeah, she took a torpedo hit. She's really slow. Her steering sucks and she's taking on water, and this is just not fun. But I think we are winning. I put a 20-0 super battleship in the game. I should be shocked, right? I would say imaginary. Not imaginary from the point of view that they were never imagined, but they were never built. Oh, that may have been, some of them may have been laid down. All right, who just took the big hits? Lord, she just got, yeah, look at the torpedoes. Guess what? Mississippi is in deep trouble. All engines damaged. Oh well. Belknap, you guys are going to have to get some payback. Don't know why it's so hard for you to finish those guys off. These guys are out of torpedoes. I don't know what these guys are doing. They're dancing, dealing with these destroyers, which is very cool. And we're back here. Rock and roll. I think she's firing at that cruiser. Very little chance of being effective. You need to come around. We're in the chase. That battleship is still only making 7 knots. These destroyers have torpedoes left. We've got to be cautious anyway. Come on, put her down. Nice hit. Oh, bunch of nice hits. Our light units have been pretty effective. Poor Mississippi has taken the short end of the stick. And the Idaho and the Belknap are just pounding that last battleship. I suspect we'll take torpedo hits in this pursuit. It's just gonna happen. Alright, Mississippi, you're still shooting at that cruiser, aren't you? And thump. Woof. Meanwhile, destroyers are doing whatever they're doing. She's hurt. These guys are still trying to engage those destroyers, hopefully without getting themselves blown up. Boom. Wow, this is just more fun you know what to do with. I cannot wait to see the campaign game. That's just going to be awesome. I'm curious. Are you guys engaging with secondaries on those destroyers? Doesn't appear to be. Do not appear to be. Mississippi is down to a very small chance to hit. She's lucky she's moving at all. Oh, but she did manage to pound that puppy. She's down to 8 knots. She's not going anywhere. You focus on the battleship. You got a better chance to hit. These guys will take care of the cruiser, assuming they survive the flurry of torpedoes that are bound to be in the water right now. Yeah, look, there's one right there. There's a bunch of them right there. Almost certainly launched by that cruiser. Will she slip through? I don't think so. Ooh, 2 hits. Rim and steering damage. Oh, that's not what I wanted to go see. Did that cruiser have a bunch of torpedoes? No, it had to be from... I'm not sure who launched those. Wow, it could have been a destroyer. I mean, the battleship. Look, she's got 73 torpedoes left. That's insane. Oh, it is so hard to beat one of these guys down. You know what? I want you to switch. Focus on that cruiser. There's some nice hits there. There's some more torpedoes. The battleship is launching shoals of torpedoes. She must have some ridiculous rear-mounted torpedoes. Look at them. Well, that came from the destroyers. We're going to get hit again. May have just been hit and I didn't notice it. There's more. She is launching. She is launching just fleets of torpedoes. The best thing we can do is just continue bearing down on her directly and hope that we get lucky. Who wastes that much tonnage on torpedoes designed to take up to jump all over a stern chase like this? Fascinating, absolutely fascinating. Woof. Meanwhile, the Mississippi's just back here doing her thing. The Idaho is beating this guy down without fear of torpedoes because she's offset from her. That's a lesson. The destroyers that don't have any torpedoes are moving in for the kill. Thump, thump, thump. That's an unhappy cruiser. Yep, she's done. Meanwhile, we still got heavy cruisers in this game. From all this crap, there's supposed to be a way of getting rid of that, but I do not see. I'm looking for a control here, and I do not see it. That turns off the interface. There it is. Close. Thank you. Control Alt Shift Z. Get her back. Get that out of the way. Had another kind viewer. Tell me about that. I just couldn't spot it. Have we still got our light cruiser? Yes, she's still in here. That destroyer's in a world of hurt. Wow. Huron has taken a pounding. And Idaho is still rampaging. Go, girl, go. And wham, 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 wham. Boom. Ships are tough. They are just really tough. There are more torpedoes in the water. You can bet on that. She's reloading. You can't seem to get a below the waterline hit to finish those things. But I don't think she can. Oh God, listen to the hits. Ooh, ricochet. Oh. Boom. This is such a beautiful thing. .16-inch guns, 11-inch armor. Ouch, ouch. Yeah, they just weren't armored heavily enough to deal with it. Oh, God, look, pieces falling off. Or that may have been a ricochet, I don't know. Oh. Meanwhile, the destroyers are still out. She's still firing back with 8-inch casemate guns, it looks like. She doesn't have any main armament left. Eight-inch guns ain't gonna fix this. Idaho. Go to HE. Squirrel's going to go down with structural hits. Oh. She's on fire. Yes. Oh, finally torpedo hit. Finally torpedo hit. Still got a lot of ammo left. I brought standard ammo, standard... These South Carolinas are ugly. And that's that. Alright, now that we're engaging the destroyers, and the Mississippi's hopeless. Bremerton, she's out of it too. She's just said, I've had enough. The Flint is still taking care of business. Belknap is torpedoed to shreds. But still trying to engage bravely. Idaho, these guys are out of torpedoes. This is just a slaughter now. They get a hit. Hell, the secondaries will start doing them up. So much for her. These guys attacking her. Oh yeah, they are. I don't know why they aren't closing on her. They got plenty of 3-inch ammo. No wonder they're so fast. They got little tiny guns. They're just torpedo boats. Let's take her off of AI control and let her try to engage there. Secondary hits, right? Yeah, she's taking 3-inch hits. So the destroyers are pounding her. Idaho's trying bravely. Oh, look, she got some torpedoes in the water. And they got a hit. I thought they were out, but apparently not. She is running. Man, she's making 29 knots. Wow. Steering damage, good luck with that. She can't possibly get a piece of her. And once again, I got this crap going on. And we got her. Well, enemy smoke spotted to the north. There's another destroyer or something out there. But we're not going to pursue her. We're an hour in. I think we'll call it quits. Back into the... So, that's a pretty evil girl there. She's maybe better than she should have been historically. I don't know. Kind of hard for me to say. Oops. Well, that was silly. Just built her on the fly. And had a lot of fun with her. It might be... I wish we could save her, but we can't. It might be fun to take her into a fight at 20,000 yards instead of 8. But there it is. That's the way it worked out. I wasn't paying too close attention, but it was a lot of fun. And it tells you what you can do here. I mean, all I did was open up a Wikipedia page and go, what does she look like? And start building. Anyway, hey, I appreciate you watching, and I hope to see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.